Hi, welcome to Take 5, a daily Bible time studying the New Testament by chapters. Today's April 28th and we're in John chapter 19. It is finished. John 19 verse 30. Chapter 19 begins in chapter 18 verse 28 when Jesus is led to Pontius Pilate, the Roman governor of Judea. Pilate has had numerous encounters with matters regarding Christ, he being the one who had John the Baptist beheaded. Now Pilate is coming face to face with the person who has caused him so much grief. Pilate doesn't see any point for involvement, but the Jews lay it on the line. They want Christ dead. Pilate begins with the question, "Are you the king of the Jews?" The basis of this question involving what purpose Christ had. Was he coming in order to stage an uprising to overthrow the Roman rule? The Jews feared this, for were they to lose, as most certainly they would, all their current freedom would be stripped from them. Jesus' response to him was with a question, asking from where came his interest, and then going on to explain that his kingdom is not of this world in an attempt to get Pilate to see the broader scheme of things. Getting lost in the words of Jesus, Pilate repeats his question, to which Jesus responds, "You say correctly that I am a king. For this I have been born, and for this I have come into this world, to testify to the truth. Everyone who is of the truth hears my voice." Christ came to share the truth, a truth that will set a person free from the bondage of sin. And to this statement, the governor asks, what is truth? He having no real concept of what real truth means. Our world lives in an existence of non-truth. How much of your everyday life is spent being influenced by television, movies, radio, YouTube, and social media? Lives of actors and actresses, performers, are designed to make you smile and laugh and to view life from scripted dialogue. Considerations we make are often based on what we saw them do. Even reality shows aren't real. We think that they are presenting truth when often it is far from that. It's all a script designed for predetermined outcomes. These performers are one who loudly speak to social and political issues as if offering some type of authority. Yet all they do is lie for a living. They aren't doctors or lawyers or superheroes. They're performers. So how is it that their opinions mean so much? It does not involve life with God and with Jesus as Savior. For them, that is not truth. And it keeps us from seeing truth. It misdirects our minds. It focuses on flesh and worldly desires with no interest in serving God. That is the desire of the world of entertainment, to keep you from seeing and serving God. Pilate is troubled by this encounter with Jesus, as are many, for it is stirring spiritual questions within him with which he has had no desire to deal. The governor continually tries to rid himself of Jesus. Fear rises within him, especially when he is told that Jesus is seen by many as the Son of God. Due to the Jews' accusation that Jesus was out to dethrone Caesar's throne, Pilate hands Christ over for crucifixion, washing his hands of the ordeal. In the end, Pilate proclaims to the chagrin of the Jews that Jesus would be put to death with the title over his head as being King of the Jews. Pilate wouldn't step down from that statement, but neither did it change his life. Once Christ knows all prophecies are fulfilled up to this point, he proclaims, "It is finished," and with that gives up his spirit. Hurriedly, his body is taken down. Further prophecies continue being fulfilled even in his death. The Passover was quickly nearing, and time to prepare Christ's body for proper burial was running out. Laid in a cave for time of Passover to pass, and they could then resume funeral preparations. His life concluded in a manner they had not anticipated. He was simply dead. We have the advantage of knowing what occurs next. It's hard to put ourselves in their shoes of not knowing. There are in our lives, however, battles we do face, situations that loom of which we don't know the outcome. The resurrection of Christ affects our events, for in him we have a Savior who lives and reigns, who promises to never leave us or forsake us. Whatever may occur once we surrender lordship to the lordship of him, we can trust that he will work all things out together for good. Nothing separates us from him. Nothing becomes too difficult that we can't bear by his strength. Jesus is Lord, the risen Son of God. Thanks for being here today. And now may God's grace and peace be ours as we seek to live our utmost for his highest. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.